Scientists confirm that cats can recognize a bad person from the random stranger, that your well-behaved cat hisses at in the street to the neighbor that your pet refuses to go near. Sometimes it seems cats just know when someone is a good or bad person, and now it turns out your suspicions were right all along. Scientists have shown that cats can detect a bad person. Stick around till the end of this video as you dig up the dirt on your cat's incredible abilities. Number 8. Cats can detect a mean person, according to a study published in the Journal of Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews. Cats can tell when someone is mean to you. In this study, scientists conducted a live experiment with cats and their owners and tested how cats would react to different behaviors from humans in 3 different scenarios. A cat owner was trying to open a container that was tightly sealed with an actor standing next to them. The first actor helped open the container. Second was passive, and the third outright refused to help. The cats observed each of these scenarios. After the performance, the actors were instructed to give treats to the owner's cat. While you might expect a cat to happily accept a treat at any time, that wasn't the case in this experiment. Scientists found that the cats were much more likely to accept a treat from the actor who tried to help and showed kindness toward the owner. Most cats also accepted food from the passive actor, but they were not willing to trust the person who didn't lend a hand when the mean actor offered a treat to cats. The cats refused to accept the treat. The cat could tell that the person was being a jerk. Number 7. Cats can detect liars. Another study conducted in Japan followed a similar experiment to find out if cats can recognize an untrustworthy person. In this experiment, the scientists placed 2 containers near the cats. One had treats inside, but the other was empty. In first test, a person pointed to the container that concealed the treat, but the second time the person pointed to the empty container. Instead, the cats were happy to find the treat the first round, but were disappointed when they found out they were lied to the second time. Then the third round, the person pointed to the container with the treat again. However, that time the cats did not go for it. That person had been untrustworthy and deceitful in the second round, and the cat remembered that. Number 6. Cats can remember their owner's scent forever. Remember their owner's scent forever. Cats can remember the scent of their owners for their entire life. A cat's memory is so complex that they will remember emotions associated with their owner or a person they meet. The association of how that person made the cat feel remains stored in the cat's brain. When a cat recognizes a particular scent associated with a human that has brought them joy, a particular portion of their brain is triggered and they remember them. So even if your face has changed or it's been years since you've last seen your feline, your cat will remember how you smelled, remember how you loved them, and will be very excited to see you've returned. Studies have shown that an owner scent activates the pleasure centers in the cat's brain. It's similar to the way the human brain responds to the perfume or cologne of a loved one. Other studies have shown that the longer you're gone, the more excited your cat will be upon your return, and if you are not around, your cat knows things have changed and a certain level of comfort is lost. If a cat's owner doesn't return within a certain period of time, the cat will ultimately see it as a loss. Number 5. Cats can interpret facial expressions. Facial expressions. In a touchscreen experiment in Austria, scientists put cats to the test. They showed felines pictures of the mouth and eyes of human faces that either had angry or happy expressions. Half the cats got a treat for pawing at a happy face, and the other half were rewarded for touching angry faces. Then came the test when the cats were shown angry or happy-faced pictures of people they hadn't seen before. They were still able to tell the difference and earn that reward. The scientists say that the experiment proves that cats can discriminate between the 2 human expressions. They think that felines use their experience of how humans express themselves to make that distinction. Interestingly, there was one other intriguing clue from this study. Before cats were taught the rules of the touchscreen experiment, they had a natural aversion to pressing their paws against pictures of angry faces. This means that your furry friend has some knowledge about the meaning behind human Expressions number 4. Cats can smell. Cats can smell. Bad intentions, bad intentions. The bond between a cat and owner runs deep if your cat hisses at some people, but not the others. It could be that your cat picks up on subconscious signals you send about those people outwardly. You may be being welcoming and friendly to a person, but your cat will notice tiny subconscious signals that you are not completely comfortable around that person. A cat's sense of smell is somewhere between 10, 0, 0, 0 to 100, 0, 0, 0 times better than that of a human's. Your cat can sense when you are nervous because your body produces certain stress-related chemicals and hormones that have distinctive odors. The most obvious of those would be sweating and the releasing of adrenaline. When someone who makes you nervous approaches you, your cat may realize that you are not at ease, and they react to ensure you stay safe. Research has shown that cats can sense changes in a person's brain through alterations to the pheromones they are emitting. This goes some way to explain the many stories you hear about cats showing aggression or dislike to someone right before things turn nasty. The cat knew what was going to happen before you even had a clue. On that note, remember that cats can smell fear. In a study of 694 people, the scientist found a link between an individual's emotional state and their likelihood of getting bitten. Confident and emotionally stable people didn't get bitten nearly as often as those who feel anxious around intimidating cats. Number cats can read your body language. 3. Cats can read your body language. According to animal behavior specialists, felines will pick up on every move a cat or human makes, whether it's stiff behavior, playfulness, or nervous behavior. A cat will know immediately. This is because cats rely on feline body language to assess their own safety when they are around other cats. This inbred behavior transfers directly to human behavior as well. So if a person you know is saying one thing but is acting differently, your cat will sense it immediately. That's why your cat will hiss or growl at a person they think may be an immediate threat, even if that person is only thinking of harming you in the future. What else can cats sense with their incredible sense of smell? You've probably heard about a cat's ability to predict earthquakes or weather changes. But what about detecting life-threatening diseases? Number 2. Cats can smell. Cats can smell serious illnesses. Serious illnesses, believe it or not, cats can detect cancer simply by sniffing someone's body. A study conducted at the University of California, Davis, has shown that cats can detect cancer-affected tissues out of many samples. Cancer-affected cells have a specific smell that doesn't exist in healthy cells. There's even an organization in the United Kingdom called Medical Detection Cats, in which cats are trained to find the odor of cancer in samples such as breath, urine, and swabs. Cats can even be lifesavers for people with diabetes. Diabetics must control their blood glucose levels since they can change drastically and suddenly drop to dangerous levels. A rapid fall in blood sugar levels produces unique chemical elements that the cat can identify in a person's breath or skin. The organization Cats for Diabetics trains cats extensively to alert owners when their blood sugar is low. A cat super nose can also predict seizures and migraine and seizures. Migraines. Malaria can detect malaria and Parkinson's disease. Now let's talk about why cats react to some cats, but not the others. You're walking along the street and your cat sees another cat coming down the path in its direction. Your cat may hiss and lunge in an attempt to keep the other cat away, or it may just put its head down and get past without even reacting or looking at the cat. But why does your cat react to some cats and is completely cool with others? While humans communicate using words, cats mainly communicate through their body language and scent. Your cat may react to some cats because they show threatening body language. You may not notice their body language, but subtle signs like freezing, a stiff tail, a tense posture, or narrowed eyes may be off putting to your cat. A cat may see something in another cat's body language or pick up scent clues that signal something the first cat either likes or dislikes. Cats can sense those subtle body cues or scent from a significant distance away. Another reason why a cat takes an immediate dislike to another is that cat's historical experience. For example, your feline was attacked by a similar-looking cat in the past. It may exhibit intense fear and aggression towards similar-looking cats. Who would have thought a cat could do so much? Cats can detect life, threatening diseases. They can decipher your body language, gestures, detect mean people, and even decide to stop obeying and trusting you when you try to trick them. So when your cat hisses at someone in your home, they may be on to something. This person might seem all right to you, but your cat knows better.